5 minutes from downtown Columbus. Tonight, we celebrate the young talent of the 90s from the beautiful campus of the Fort Hays Metropolitan Education Center. This is live from the Fort.
Let the drums roll out, let the trumpets call. The words and music of the Gershwins, a terrific way to begin an evening of entertainment. All of these talented singers, dancers, and musicians you are watching are career and high school performing artists here at Fort Hays. And for the next 80 minutes or so, you'll be entertained by a variety of special performances and gifted performers. Good evening. I'm Jerry McPhee, principal of the Fort Hays Metropolitan Education Center. Our mission at Fort Hays is to create expectations of excellence within students through challenging and collaborative learning by blending the arts, academics, and career programs. Our campus consists of 5 buildings which house a complete 4-year arts and academic high school and 18 one-year and 2-year career education programs, plus the Battelle Youth Science and Math program, and the school serves the Columbus Public Schools 5th graders through the Art Museum program.
One of the highlights of my high school years has been being able to play with the Fort Hays Arsenal Jazz Band. It's unlike many high school jazz bands in that we play all original music written by students and teachers. The song we're about to play for you is a song called Overworked Pussycat. It was written by Andrew Williams, a former student who graduated last year, and it will feature Tom Beardsley on a guitar solo and David Mueller on a sax solo.
One of the great things about being at the Arts High School here in Columbus is that we have many gifted and talented students all in one place. And that makes collaboration between our departments really exciting. This next number is going to feature one of our vocal students who's a senior this year, Glenn Jones. He's going to be doing My Girl, accompanied by the Fort Hays Arsenal Jazz Ensemble.
Talking about my girl. Hey, 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 hey. I don't need no money, money, baby, fortune or fame. I've got all the love one man can claim. Oh, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl. Talking about my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, baby. My girl, I even got the mother Mary. Talking about my girl. My girl.
Jenny Risch has been dancing from the age of 7. Since that time, she has distinguished herself as a dancer and choreographer in a number of important venues. For example, she placed 3rd in trio at the Gus Giordano competition in Chicago, 1990. She won the 1st place award for choreography at Dance Masters of Kentucky and Dance Spectrum in 1992. In that same year, she placed 1st Most Talented in Miss Dance of Kentucky, 1992. Jenny is currently under contract with Ballet Met as an auxiliary dancer for their 1992-93 season. Jenny was member of the high school dance ensemble last year, contributing choreography that remains in our current repertory. She now spends her mornings here at Fort Hays completing her academic preparation for a college certificate and diploma. She goes to Ballet Met in the afternoons to attend professional classes and rehearsals for Jazz Met. In many ways, Jenny embodies the philosophy of the Fort Hays High School program. As an active member of the National Honor Society, she is both an accomplished scholar as well as an artist. She intends to go to a university where she can receive her BFA in dance. You will see her performing a solo entitled Psych that was choreographed for her by Richard Havey and resulted in the awards I mentioned earlier. The music is Blue by Latour.
action comedy game that began in California. There are a lot of different varieties and categories to the game. The ones that we will be dealing with are LA Tag, Nerds, Opera, One Word at a Time, and Repeat. The teams are scored on whether they stay on the subject, specific special words that they will use, and of course, creativity. So now, theater sports.
Ready? Begin.
Books, paper, pencil, good attitude.
Hi, welcome to Theater Sports. First, we're going to bring on group number 1. Group 1, come on down. Okay, group 1 is going to be doing opera, and their subject is soap operas. In opera, they must sing everything in an operatic style. Ready, group 1? Begin.
I feel so young and restless. That's why. Let's fly away to another world. Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara. Go pack your bags. We'll leave tonight.
I just come from the General Hospital. My son, Figaro, has been run over by a quota bus.
Figaro, 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 Figaro.
Where are you going?
We're going to Santa Barbara.
But why?
We're in love.
Son, I must tell you a secret I've held in my heart for many years. Son,
Mom,
son,
Mom,
son,
Mom, daughter,
daughter. Oh, my children!
Stop! Nice job, group 1. Next, we're going to bring on group number 2. Group 2, come on down. Okay, group 2 is going to be doing repeat. In repeat, they must repeat the last line of the person that goes before them. Ready, group 2? Begin.
Hold the elevator, please. Hold the elevator, please. 3, please. 3, please. You got it.
You got it. No, I need 9, please.
9, please. You got it. You got it. When you do. Oh, anytime now.
Anytime now. I really don't care when your baby do. I want to know when this elevator is going to move.
When this elevator is going to move? Why? I don't know. I don't know. Do something. I'm claustrophobic. Open the door. 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 You both better try to open that door because my water just broke.
My water just broke.
Oh.
Stop! Great job, group 2. Next, we're going to bring on group number 3. Group 3, come on down. Okay, group 3 is going to be doing LA Tag. In LA Tag, they must assume the exact position of the person that they tap to get into the game. Ready, group 3? Begin.
Women's rights. Women's rights. Women's rights.
Women's rights. You ought to be in the kitchen cooking for your man because that's where you belong.
If you was a real man, you wouldn't be threatened by my independence.
If I was a real man,
Women's
you were
rights.
not a real man. I love you, baby. I'll do anything for you.
But Cedric, you
Anything.
hurt me.
I'll do anything for you, baby.
Even kiss my feet?
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, feet. Hey, man, I hurt my foot today. I told you I'm walking back with a pound mountain top, you know. Man, you talk so much I don't have to think. Got a big ugly bunny about this big. But I get up. Stepping on the glass. But I went
Cedric, we need to talk about your grades. What is wrong with you? You are not concentrating.
Sorry.
What is wrong? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Quit acting stupid. What is wrong with you?
Praise. Like, if I could, like, alert to go to this party?
Oh my God, neither can I.
Like,
you know
oh my
what?
gosh.
You know
Like
what?
what?
Can you show me that new dance that you
Oh, like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, like, bro. Stop!
job, group 3. Last but not least, we're going to bring on group number 4. And they get to do nerves.
Hey, I have a fantastic idea.
What's that, Kyle?
Why don't you join in, James?
Okay.
Okay. Wow, Bertha. Wow. You can just calculate our next door. Wow,
Yeah, Gertrude.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got it.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Marvin. Can you just come here? Okay, come here. Okay. I was just wondering. Would you like go on like a tutoring date? Like we could tutor and math?
No, I don't want to because I don't want to strain my brain because I have the In the Know championship this week.
Hi.
Hi.
Marvin, I'd be your date in the know.
Whoa! I've never had a date before. Wow.
Yeah, we're cool.
Hey,
you guys
hey.
are cool.
Ready? Begin.
Put paper, pencil, good
Thank you very much. That was theater sports.
Career opportunities in healthcare fields are growing. One of the best equipped high school health program facilities in the country is right here at the Fort Hays campus. The dental assisting program offers hands-on, chair-side experiences through a dental clinic in conjunction with the Ohio State University School of Dentistry. In dental lab, students learn to make full and partial dentures, crowns, and bridges. Medical assistant students acquire skills and information related to work in a doctor's office, health clinic, or hospital. And surgical tech students learn how to assist in all types of hospital surgery. Clinical lab assistants perform medical tests and procedures. The pharmacy program is a one-of-a-kind at the high school level. Pharmacy tech students work in community and hospital settings, learning unit dosage and medication packaging. Optical services train lab technicians or eyewear dispensers. The nurse assistant program is an excellent introduction to the field of nursing. Senior students in the health services put their skills to use at an actual job site.
I've been playing piano since the 2nd grade, and recently I've been preparing pieces for college auditions. One is Sonatine in 1959 by Khachaturian, and it's my favorite because it's technically difficult and it's fast-paced. I also write songs for instrumental ensembles, but I decided to write a song for a vocal ensemble entitled Kyrie Eleison.
We've been working on a composition choreographed by Linda Yoder entitled Sweet in the Morning, a Bobby McFerrin tune. It doesn't hold any symbolic significance. It's merely a series of picking up and dropping off. Usually the people who are dropped off perform a solo, then are picked up by the rest of the group.
Sweet in the morning, oh Lord, it's sweet in the morning. Sweet in the morning, 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 sweet in the morning. Sweet in the morning, 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 sweet in the morning. Sweet in the morning, sweet in the morning, sweet in the morning, sweet in the morning, sweet in the morning. Sweet in the morning, 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 sweet in the morning. Sweet in the morning, 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 sweet in the morning.
Randy Matson and I have been working up a set of guitar pieces. One of them, which I wrote, is called Runes. Runes is vaguely Celtic sounding in nature, and I decided to call it Runes because runes are the ancient Celtic system of writing.
Cane d'amore è morto da adesso. Il cane d'amore è morto adesso. Il cane d'amore è morto adesso. Il cane d'amore è morto adesso. Fuori è morto in primavera.
Child care, computers, and calculus, certainly a diverse campus. One of the most rapidly growing human services is the area of child care. Students studying child care at Fort Hays work with infants and toddlers from 6 months to 5 years of age in a licensed daycare setting. Phases of child development, curriculum development, and management of child care center or home daycare centers are taught while earning state certification requirements. We are well into the computer age. It has been proclaimed that jobs in the year 2000 haven't been invented yet. But one thing is certain, jobs for the future will require computers. Technology is upon us, and the Data Processing Career Program offers entry into data processing, informational management systems, and data entry. Electronic data processing is an exciting field with unlimited job opportunities. Calculus sound foreign? To the students in the highly acclaimed Battelle U Science and Math program, calculus, as well as advanced placement chemistry, physics, Pascal, a computer language, and scientific research fill the curriculum for Battelle U Science students. This program is designed for gifted and talented mathematics and science juniors and seniors of the Columbus Public Schools, and is the top scholarship placement program in the city. Students soon discover that excellence in this program brings outstanding college scholarships.
Hi, I'm Yolanda Connor, and I teach dance and phys ed here at the Fort. I'm in the high school program. I have choreographed a series of 3 dances that I call Harlem Scenes. The first dance depicts a group of youths hanging out and having fun. I call this dance Street Scene.
about, say, 50 to 60 some songs, and the majority of them are Christian songs, and there's a lot that are instrumental. My favorite instrumental song would be Revive, because it gives me a sense of inspiration when I'm down, I'm going through something. I mean, I'll play that song, and it's like the chords and everything, the way it's all put together, it gives me some kind of excitement. I just love it a lot.
I teach 21 young people. 21 young people who have made a decision to pursue show business as a career choice. And they're very serious about this career choice. And it's my job to teach them the skills and the knowledge necessary to succeed in this very difficult business. But to succeed, other things, things not so concrete, things more ethereal, are necessary to be inculcated, included in the curriculum. And one of these things is dreams. Dreams often lead to adventure, to invention, to success. For the actor, often the dream is the glue, the cement that holds it all together, that holds it together through the rejection, the long periods without work, the rejection, the times of no pay or low pay, and the rejection. They hold on to that dream. They hold on to it often when they have nothing else left. And often it keeps them going for just one more day. And that one more day may be the day of their success.
Method, we can break it down into 7 or 8 or 9 different elements. That depends on who you read. Some people don't talk about elements at all, but for the purposes of what we're going to talk about today, we do want to talk about elements. Look at each one in turn. For example, one of the elements that he talks about a great deal is the element of if, the magic if. If I were, I would. For example, let's say that you are playing Indiana Jones. You're Indiana Jones. Now, I'm sure that Harrison Ford, in playing Indiana Jones,
use this method at least once. If he were in this situation, if he were faced with 3 or 4 people attacking him in a single moment, what would he do? What would he feel? What would his reaction be? All acting.
I can see it now. Yeah, someday I'll be a big star. A big star just like Indiana Jones. And those big fight scenes, yeah, just like Indiana Jones. And they'll call me Minnesota Melvin.
Someday. Someday I'm going to play St. Joan on Broadway. Someday. Someday.
Mother, Father, Mac, I have called out to my voices many times these past days, and always they have remained silent to me. I do not know why, but I am very alone. I fear I have done wrong. I don't know how or why I did it, but I have done wrong. I still believe in what I did, and I said I did not. What can be left for me in God's world? Perhaps it will not be as bad. Perhaps God will deliver me from this place. Perhaps I will grow old and gray. And some will remember a crazy peasant girl who rode at the head of a grand army, who led them into battle, who believed in them and what they fought for. And they will come with their children to hear the old lady tell stories of the war, of the crusade to drive the English from their land. And the old lady will be happy because she led a good life, a life spent giving to those around her, as is God's way. And she will tell them of the voices. I was only born the day you first spoke to me. My life began the day you told me what I must do. You guided my life, every minute, every second, and I was sure. The success was not mine, but yours. The decisions, the skills, the words, the ways, they were all yours, not mine. You are silent because you are sad with me for what I have done, and for what? A few years of life? Such life is unworthy. I took only the good days from you and refused the bad. Life is precious, but we are worthy of it only if we live with you in our hearts every day. Forgive me, and live in my heart again, and let me hear your voice. Yes, Saint Michael, Saint Catherine. Oh yes, my God, I hear your voice too. I deny my confession. I hear my God, and I know now what I must do.
It all depends upon your own past and what happens in your past in terms of sense memory. Well, that's about all the time we have today, so we'll call it quits for today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about imagination. Don't forget to bring your books. Parker and Smith. See you then.
This spacious and prestigious art gallery is located on the main floor of the Visual Arts Building on the Fort Hays campus. The facility, often called the Shot Tower, provides an excellent exhibition space for student and professional artists. This 128-year-old Shot Tower was originally built to manufacture ammunition at the Columbus Arsenal during the Civil War. When the Columbus Public Schools acquired 55 acres of the military base in 1975, the Shot Tower was renovated to house our visual arts programs, fine arts, commercial art, and commercial photography. The Fine Arts Department offers individual studio spaces and setups for students interested in painting, sculpture, and creative design. Class size is limited. Therefore, students receive important one-to-one instruction from an excellent faculty. A 3-hour block of time concentrates and expands visual arts instruction to address the needs and interests of the students. Commercial art students are involved in illustration, production advertising, books and albums, product design, fashion design, lettering, and layout. From day one, photography students learn to operate all types of cameras and lenses, learn to develop and print black and white and color photographs, and work on portraits in commercial jobs in a large studio on location. Most recently, the program now features computer art photography. Visual arts students spend 2 years developing vision and preparing portfolios which have earned them numerous awards, over $200,000 in scholarships, and, perhaps most important, employment in the visual arts.
Hello, my name is China White, and I'm the instructor of the pre-professional dance department. This evening you will see the third movement of a piece entitled Flamingos. The set design is by Ken Valimaki, and it is set to an original score composed by a student, Andrew Williams. The purpose of the piece is to make a statement about the environment. Prior to the third movement, the flamingos walked upon the earth, they ate and they drank and they died because their bodies became poisoned from pollution. With the exception of the mother, because like all mothers, she waited to eat last. There is one survivor that never touches the ground or eats the food in this particular area. It's also to share what it's like to lose a mother or any loved one. There's that excruciating pain and yet feelings of joy and happiness. And there's that permanent loss, but yet permanent memories and dreams. And these dichotomies are wrapped in a warm blanket of love. I would like to share those feelings with everyone that has experienced this as I have, and everyone who will.
The Fort Hays Big Band works on many different styles from the swing of the 40s up through contemporary music. We play one chart, Suspenser, which was written specifically for the band, is in the rock style, and we'll be following that up with When I Fall in Love, the older style, with Michelle Foreman on the lead vocal line.
When I fall in love, it will be forever. Oh, I'll never fall in love in a restless world like this is. Love has ended before it begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to melt by the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be it will be completely
Part 3 of Harlem Scenes is called Jazz Club. I've always been intrigued by the time period of the 30s and 40s in Harlem. I wanted to make this piece very romantic, and when I heard the music, I was able to do just that. The murals are designed by Mark Thomas and Mike Newton, two students here at the Fort.
We think We think you'll agree that the performing arts are alive, well, and thriving at the Fort Hays Metropolitan Education Center. All of the performers you have seen and heard are from our high school and vocational vocal and instrumental music programs and the dance and theater departments. There is one program that we have not mentioned all evening, the program without which this production could not have happened. The juniors and seniors from this program make up the floor directors, the audio and camera operators, the video switchers, the scripting Chiron people, and the producers and directors. They are the students in our very creative and highly technical radio and television production program. This 90-minute live television special has been a great challenging and collaborative learning opportunity for all of us. Fort Hays is about performing towards excellence and applying one's learning to real life. We hope you've enjoyed this evening of entertainment. Big band is a favorite of mine and a great way to close tonight's show with a big band medley.
He was famous jumping and down Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man of his class. And then his number came up and he was on to the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. A tootie on a tootie was late to the bar. And boogie rhythm, he can't blow a note unless the basic guitar is playing with him. He makes a company jump when he's with Emily. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, company B. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop.
Way down south in Birmingham, I mean south in Alabama's in Oak Lane, where people go to dance the night away.
It's a junction where the town folks meet at each function. In their best, they'll greet you. Come on down, forget your cares. Come on down, you'll find me there's a long town. I'm heading for Tuxedo Junction now. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Go to my friend about water by down to the junction, they call it Tuxedo. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Farewell to Farmington, Fargo, and Phoenix, say goodbye to San Bernardino. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Boo bop, boo bop. Take so much into the snow and the rain on the Tuxedo Junction, the radio waiting for you. Right now. The joint is jumping, it's really jumping. Coming cats and check your hats, I mean the joint is jumping. The piano's thumping, the dance is bumping. This is what is more than art, in fact this joint is jumping. Check weapons at the door, be sure to pay your order. Burn leather on the floor, grab anybody's daughter. The roof is rocking, the neighbors knocking. We're all thumbs in the wagon, thumbs I mean this joint is jumping. Da-da-da-da-da. It's really jumping. It's really jumping. Check weapons at the door. Be sure to pay your order. Burn the leather on the floor. Grab anybody's door. The roof is rocking. The neighbors knocking. We're all bums in the wagon. I mean this joint is jumping. I said we're all bums in the wagon.